Alright, so we are getting close to the end of the course. And if you've been testing your strategy on just one trading pair, you've probably wondered, does this actually work on other instruments? Or is it just lucky on Bitcoin, for example? Testing one pair at a time, that gets old fast. And that's exactly what we are solving today. I'm gonna show you the validator. It lets you test your strategy across multiple instruments at once. Remember the performance window from the indicators and strategies video? The validator takes that to the next level. Then we cover licensing, what's free and what's paid. And finally, workspaces. They let you save your window layouts. So let's open the validator. You can find it in the menu here. Now, I know, this looks like a lot at the first glance, but look at this. It's got three main sections. On the left, we got our instrument lists. In the middle, that's where the performance results show up. And on the right, we attach our strategy and set up the parameters. This is way more powerful than just the basic performance window. Here you can test one strategy across like 10 different trading pairs, see how it performs on each one, and get aggregate results for the whole portfolio. This is where it gets interesting actually. You're not guessing anymore. You're seeing real data across multiple assets. Let's start with the left side, the instrument list. This is where you set up what you want to test on. You can create instrument lists here, like maybe you want a list of all the major crypto pairs or a list of altcoins, whatever. Add instruments to the list and you can have multiple lists for different testing scenarios. Now here's the cool feature. You can save and load these presets. Right click on this panel and you can save your current setup or load a previous one. It's super useful if you got different setups that you use regularly, like one list for majors, one for altcoins, one for futures. And at the bottom there is the run button. That's what kicks off the validation for all the instruments in your list. Now the right side, this is where you attach your strategy. Watch this. I'm gonna attach a strategy to the whole list. And look at that. It just picks up all the parameters automatically. Same settings we're used to. You can attach to the whole instrument list like I just did. Or, and here's the cool part, you can attach to individual instruments if you want different settings for different pairs, for example. Maybe you want a tighter stop loss on volatile altcoins or different periods on slower moving pairs. You can actually do that. The parameters are the same ones we covered before. Account settings, data series, commissions, all that. Nothing's new here. It's just a different place to set them up. So you pick your instruments on the left, set up your strategy on the right, and hit run. Alright, the center panel. After you hit run, you get your performance results right here. Okay, and this is the key part, so stay with me. If you got your instrument list selected at the top level, you're seeing the aggregate performance. That's all your instruments combined into one view. The equity curve, the drawdown, the trades, everything merged together. This gives you the big picture. How would your portfolio perform if you ran this strategy on all these instruments, for example? But here's where it gets useful. Click on any individual instrument in the list. Actually, let me show you. Now you're seeing just that instrument's results. So you can drill down and see, okay, my strategy works great on Bitcoin, but maybe not so well on this altcoin. Now, one thing that might seem annoying at first, these status icons reset when things change. Say you run the whole list and everything's green, but then you change the parameter from one instrument and run just that one. The whole list status resets. Why? It only keeps the individual results for what you just ran. This way, you don't accidentally mix old results with new ones. Actually pretty helpful once you get used to it. Okay, quick word on licensing because I know people ask about this. TWM is free to use for a lot of stuff. Charting, free. Building indicators, also free. Developing strategies, guess what? Drumroll. Yes, it's also free. You nailed it. But backtesting and paper trading, yeah, it's also free. You can do all of that without paying anything. That's a lot of functionality for free. Where you need a license is for live trading, actually placing orders on real exchanges with real money. That's the paid part, but everything else, you're covered. And when you do get a license, it includes all the extensions too, so you get the full package. For current pricing and all the details, just check out the official website at TWM.one. I'm not gonna go deep into prices here because those can change, just head to the website for the latest info. Okay, last thing, workspaces. This is basically saving your window layout so you can switch between different setups. Picture this. You're trading in the morning, developing strategies in the afternoon. You don't want to rearrange windows every time you switch modes, right? Let's say you got your perfect trading setup. Charts arranged just right, chart trader open, maybe the other charts too, or the book window, whatever. You can save this as a workspace, go to the menu here, click workspaces, click save as, and give it a name like trading setup. Then maybe you want a different layout for strategy development with the validator open, for example. Save that as a different workspace. Now you can switch between them instantly. Load trading setup when you're trading, load development when you're building strategies. No need to rearrange windows every time. You can create as many workspaces as you want. Menu, workspaces, create new, save as, load, super simple, okay? Keeps everything organized. Alright, look at what you just learned. You got the validator now, real portfolio test and power. Set up your instrument list on the left, attach strategies on the right, and run to see aggregate or individual performance in the center. For licensing, most things are free. You only pay when you're ready to go live with real money. And workspaces. They keep your screen setup saved, so you can switch between trading and development mode instantly. In the next video, we're gonna look at the optimizer and database. That's where you can automatically find the best parameters for your strategy. With that said, see you there.